walked in the room and he took charge of the room. You know, sometimes somebody walks in the room and like they just have to take their whole presence of the room, and everybody's looking at him. That's what happened, man. He came in and he sat right next to me. I'll never forget, because I looked at him and he had like a full beard. I had like one hair right here. I didn't want to shave it because I was like, I'm in middle school now. I have to have one hair. And so I looked at him and I was like, man, who is this guy? Full beard? Like, whose dad is that? I didn't know. I thought it was Father Sunday, and I didn't get the memo. I didn't know. And so he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he was, hey, what's up? I was like, hey, what's up? My voice was still cracking a little bit, you know? Yeah, hey, what's up? Like, what's up? He goes, hey, that's what's up, man. I'm like, what's up? He goes, hey, you got money? Like, yeah, I got money. He was like, is it lunch money? I was like, yeah, I thought all money was lunch money because that's all I used it for, you know? I've always been a little on the heavy side, by the way, you know? When I was young, they used to call me Biscuit, all right? I was like, why you call me Biscuit? It's because you look like a biscuit. You have no neck. I was like, yeah. And my brothers used to make fun of me too. They used to say, run, Biscuit, run. I didn't know right now. I had a funny run, I guess. Man. So there I am, still a little chunky, you know? And he's asking me for money. I'm like, what's up? He goes, let me have it. I was like, no, I'm not going to let you have it. He goes, you're not going to let me have it? I said, no. I'll never forget, because he walked. He got right in front of me. I'm sitting there, I'm looking at him like, what are you going to do? Like, he goes, and he hits me, man. Like, seriously, who gets hit on the first day of school? Like, I was there like 15 minutes, and there I was on the floor shaking, you know, todo cueco, like, what just happened? Like, I flew out of my chair. I slid like 20 inches according to the ruler on my pants, because I went back and I measured it. I was like, you see how far I slid? Dude, I didn't grow up fighting. You know, I'm a mama's boy, right? I'm a lover, not a fighter, all right? Let me throw it out there. I'll never forget that day, because I was looking at myself in the mirror like, what am I going to do? This guy, Jose, I had him for math class and I had him for science. And I'll never forget, because that first semester was the hardest semester I've ever had in school, period. Why? Because I had Jose for that class. You know what Jose represented for me? And I'll tell you why. Here's what happens when you've been hurt. If you interview in the room, if you've ever been hurt in your past, here's what happens. When you've been hurt, you put up a wall. You put up a wall and you distance yourself from people. You lose trust in people. And that's what happened to me. What I learned from Jose is this. I've learned that hurt people tend to hurt people. It's not 100%. The people who have been hurt in the past, it's highly likely they might hurt somebody else in the future in the same way. Especially if they don't get help. And what happens is when people get picked on when they're bullied, it's very psychological. It messes with their mind. It makes you think some crazy thoughts. In fact, that's why 71% of school shooters, like kids who walk into middle schools, high school, elementary schools, shooting up innocent kids, the reason why they do that, 71% of them were bullied, man. It's very psychological. I never told the principal. I never told my counselors that were available to me. I bottled it up inside. And the good thing is I never exploded. And some kids, they just can't take it. They don't have enough to take it. They don't have any support at home. And when you don't have support at home, it's even worse. Because all day long you're thinking, right? Remember, it's psychological. And you know what kids are saying to themselves? Well, if I'm not here anymore, this doesn't have to happen. If I no longer exist, neither does the hurt. And so what do kids do all across America? They're committing suicide. To the point where we created a word that's getting so popular that they're doing it. You know what it is? Bully-side. They get picked on so much that they take their own lives. Bully-side. We had to create a word for it. That's how bad it is. And what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to empower you to be able to solve that for the rest of your life. Why? Because there's not always going to be a principal around. There's not always going to be a teacher around. So I want to make sure that you have the proper tools to be able to solve your own social issues for the rest of your life. Okay? Now, one of the things I like to teach is the golden rule. If you stick to that response, it's going to be hard for that person to continue to bully you. Why? Because it's hard to be mean to someone who's always nice to you. It's hard. Honor and a privilege to be with the Panthers today. You guys had a good time. Thank you so much.